Welcome back to Sigma Central. Today we're watching modern women vent about dating, but coming to the realization that it's really not so easy to find that love that they're looking for. Let's dive in.
Everyone always says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so overweighting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? What did I do wrong? The thing is, I don't even want to be getting married or having kids right now, but I'm just starting to get nervous. What is wrong with me? I don't know why it's so easy for some people. I just feel like I'm never gonna find the person, if I even have a person. And I don't want to sit around swiping on fucking dating apps and going on these first dates where you just sit down and you're like, let's see if we like each other. It just feels so forced. I don't want to be alone forever. I feel like we're playing musical chairs, and if I don't spend time on it right now, then I'm going to be the last one standing up when everyone sits down and everyone's going to get married and start having kids, and then I'm just going to be like the last single person and no one is going to have time for me. Like, I didn't have a bad childhood. It wasn't like super traumatic. But then, like, if it wasn't purity culture that messed me up and made me afraid to like date and take risks, then what is it? Like, why am I such a pussy? I just feel like I'm always working so hard on something. I'm always working toward a goal. Like, when is it gonna be my turn to like fall in love and relax and like chill? You know what's coming?
Just go to the gym, socialize, and be kind, and you'll be fine. I mean, ranting about it on social media is a huge red flag anyways.
I'm so fucking tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love on him. I mean, damn. I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this bullshit. I don't understand why the fuck am I still living. I just want to be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's something. I deserve to fucking be happy too. Why the fuck can't I be happy? I'm tired. I'm tired of being...
Some people are just unlucky in love, and that's just the way it is sometimes. But hey, keep your chin up and keep trying.
But I feel like I'm dying from like touch starvation, y'all. I don't get hugs. I don't know. I feel like if I were to get the kind of hug that I really want, I would crumble into pieces. I don't... How do you deal with that? I really like need to be like touched. And I know someone's gonna say like, okay, go to the salon and get your hair done, or get a massage, or get your nails done, right? So someone can hold your hand. None of those people love me. None of those services love me. Right? But I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with like, I don't get hugs. That is...
Humans are social animals. Instead of locking yourself away, try to work on yourself and socialize. You'll be fine, trust me.
I don't think there's anything harder than finding a liberal boyfriend. Where is he? Where is he? Who of my people, are you guys having liberal boyfriends? Who has a liberal boyfriend? Raise your hand. Where'd you find him? It's such a problem for me. It really is. It really is a problem. And if you don't understand why it's a problem, then you just don't get it. Not even a liberal, like maybe like a Democrat, like a registered Democrat. I just want to find a dude that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm really struggling. I know 70 million people voted for her, so there's got to be one that is attractive and my type, and in the general vicinity of me.
Well, they're all in the bathroom transitioning into girls. Why do these things matter in a relationship anyways?
Quick question. Where are we meeting the men that actually want to date and be in a relationship? Because it's not the dating apps. It's not. It's not the coffee shops. I've been trying that. I've been trying that for a while now. Definitely not the bars. Not at my age, because they're all like 21, 22. So they definitely don't want to be in a relationship. And I definitely do not want to be a cougar. Nothing wrong with that. Just not my type. I, again, tend to go about 8 to 10 years older than me. I found out even those don't want to date for a relationship. Even they are still figuring things out. Yeah, they are. So where are we meeting the ones that want to date and be in a relationship? That want to date to eventually get into a relationship. That are dating to see if we're compatible for a relationship, not other things. No. I need to know because I have yet to find them. And I've been looking, so maybe I should stop looking. I don't know. But if you know, please let me know. Help your girl out. Where are we meeting the good men? Where are we meeting the men that actually want to be in a real relationship? Let me know.
Those men who wanted relationships, they were used and abused in past relationships, and that happens, but they no longer want that kind of thing. Guess you do need men after all.
Dating as a leftist is honestly one of the hardest things I've ever done. One of the hardest things I've ever done. Everyone's either apolitical or very, very active on the right, and there's really seemingly no in between. I used to say I wanted a liberal cowboy. I had this fantasy where I would meet this Western man who had these liberal values at the time when I was a liberal, and now that I've moved further left, it's gotten even scarcer. I don't want a liberal. I want to not have to explain to you what anti-capitalism is, the foundations of wealth inequity and inequality in the United States. I don't want to have to explain to you why indigenous people should have their land back. I don't need to want to explain to you why ACAB is ACAB. Like, is anyone else going through this with me, or am I alone? This is like so... Where are the leftist people that are single? Is everyone booed up?
Well, if you keep these conditions, you might end up dating a programmed robot, which we're not too far away from that kind of thing.
I'm about to be 29 years old in less than 2 months, and I've never experienced romantic love. I've never been in a long-term relationship, and that's embarrassing as fuck for me to admit. Even more embarrassing, and it feels even more ick to admit, is that I would like to experience that, and I actually wish for it. For the longest time, I know that I have put on the facade of ill, love, gross, cringe. If people ask, oh, have you been dating? No, I can't be bothered. It's not that I can't be bothered, it's, I don't know what's stopping me, other than the fact that I live in Florida right now. But I think admitting it out loud though, saying that I've never experienced romantic love, it feels embarrassing because it validates all the shit that my mind tells me about myself. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not good enough. And it sucks because it's like, okay, will I ever experience that? Because everyone around me has. Even though it's not the space I want to be in, I do want to experience the love, but you just end up getting so comfortable with what you know that even if you want more, lust for more, long for more, it's like, well, this is how I know my life to be, so whatever.
See, that's the problem. You're wishing for it, not working for it, and you just really gotta just grind for it. Life isn't a movie like that, so go out there and just meet people.
I just want somebody to kiss me. I am touch starved. My love language is physical touch, but I don't like when most people touch me, which is really tough because my lips are sad and my soul is sad and I just want a good makeout session. Has me like debating re-downloading dating apps just to find somebody to kiss, but I know that's not how they work and I know it's a bad idea. So I'm not going to do it. But like, how do I source somebody where I can be like, hey, we don't have to be in a relationship. I just want you to be hot and think that I'm hot and then we can smooch. And maybe you can hold me. Like if somebody with strong arms were to hold me and snuggle me, that would be really nice too. But the issue is I have to like the person in order to want them to touch me which then means I should just have a relationship, and I haven't found anybody I like enough to be in a relationship with. I'm suffering.
Random people on the streets aren't gonna kiss you. It's called being assaulted, so stick to the dating apps.
It comes in waves. Most of the time, I'm okay. And then it comes and hits me like nobody's business. And honestly, I've been feeling like this a lot lately. It's love. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it myself. I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. It's not about being lonely, so I just want somebody. No, I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired. You know, it's really hard when love is the one thing you can't force, you can't make it happen. It has to just show up, but where is it? Where is it? I'm so ready, and I have a beautiful life waiting for the perfect man to show up. But where is he? You know, I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. Where are all the good men that are ready and want to build a beautiful life together?
I don't think love comes on its own. I mean, to be honest, you really gotta work for it, look out for it, and maybe that's where you're wrong.
Y'all, where are the girlies that never had a boyfriend? I'm 36. I've never had a boyfriend. Quite frankly, people think that I'm crazy, but I think that my first boyfriend is going to be my husband. I'm convinced, because number one, for me to even think about making you my boyfriend, I must really like you. I don't really be liking people like that. I want to be one of those girls that can like see people like, oh, I love him. I can't. I feel like I got too much common sense to just be falling in love. Love is a choice, babes. A choice. Sometimes I feel like I'm like too realistic for love. Like, I've always been a very logical girly. Like, I'm Delulu for fun. But I've always been a very logical girly where I'm like, yeah, this don't make sense. Yeah, this ain't gonna line up. Yeah, the way you live your life is not gonna rock with me. Yeah, I don't really see us having a future because this is what I want. I think I'm too logical. They always try to say girls are emotional. No, I'm logical.
These are the exact kind of thoughts that are gonna make you cry when you're 50 and single.
I'm bawling and having a mental breakdown, so I need to talk to somebody. And everybody's pissed me the fuck off, so now I'm talking to y'all. I feel like the one thing that is not talked about enough with being a single person is just getting no help. And like at one point, like you do just start to crash out. Like, literally, I was just sitting, I was like, oh my god, like I'm losing my mind. I've been needing to like pack up all my Valentine's Day decor, and I did it. Okay, I packed it all up. Now I can't lift the boxes. Like I physically, it just makes me want to cry. I can't lift the boxes. So it's like, I do all this goddamn work. Spend 3 hours, because again, no help. I'm doing it all myself, packaging it up, bubble wrapping shit, and I can't even do the last task because I can't pick it up. And then it just makes me crash out because, like, I know other people are in the situation, but it's like, then there's me. Like, my family does not live here. So it's like, I just don't have anybody to call. So now I just have to, like, I can't suddenly pick up 50 pounds. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, my God. It actually, like, makes me lose my mind. And just, like, simple shit. I just cleaned or just did all this shit for 2.5 hours. Now it's like I need to get groceries or I need to get, it's just, like, 24/7, full on. There's just no help. There's just like no help. Like we talk about, well, we don't talk about anything. Like financially, it's awful. You gotta pay for everything, rent all alone, every bill by yourself, every alone. Like when you're a girly pop, like all your food's paid for. Like it's kind of luxurious. Like it's kind of nice. You know.
Yeah, call the bear now, or maybe call your girl gang to help lift the boxes.
Why does no one talk about how hard it is to find a guy that genuinely likes you when you have surgical enhancements? Like, I feel like when I never had like what I had done to my body, it was easier to find men that genuinely like me. Now I just feel like everyone sees me as an object, and like men just literally lust over you. Is it just me? And I just feel like this ain't spoken about enough. Like, literally every man sees me as an object. Every man says something sexual to me. Does no one want to love me?
Well, what did you expect? No man on earth prefers BBLs over the natural thing. I mean, and it's common knowledge for that at that point.
I literally just spent the last 5 minutes hysterically crying, walking back to my apartment. I really don't know what to do anymore. This is like my last leg, and I'm so embarrassed to come on the internet to even talk about this, but I don't know what to do. I've seen a lot of girls who have posted about like their experience of like never being chosen, never being in a relationship, always being alone. And it's like hitting me really hard today, where I'm just like exhausted. I also don't drink anymore, and I've had like 2 drinks, so I'm like, that's probably why I'm like really emotional right now. But it's like 80 degrees in Chicago, and it's like another weekend, like every other weekend, where I have like no plans, no one to see, nothing to do. I have to like keep myself busy, and it's just becoming so exhausting and like tiring, especially because like all my friends are in like relationships, so they have their person, like their weekends already sketched out every weekend, and I'm like scrambling to like figure out what am I gonna do, like, and it just makes me wonder, like, as a late bloomer specifically, because it's like, okay, being single but you have a dating life, that's one thing, but to like never have anybody, it really hurts like in a whole nother way. And I'm like wondering what I'm doing wrong or why I'm not enough, because I'm gonna be 29 in a couple of months, and I'm just trying to figure out why I'm not like, I know I'm not the beauty standard in the Midwest or in Chicago, but I'm trying to figure out why I can't just meet like one person.
At least you knew you were a late bloomer at that point. The only thing that you can do now is keep your chin up and keep trying, champ. You got this.
I'll tell you, I have never felt more alone than I do tonight. Having to go grocery shopping at 11 o'clock at night when it is 20 degrees outside, loading all these fucking groceries in my car, and then knowing that I'm going to have to bring them all the way home and carry them up 3 flights of steps all by myself. I have no friends. I have no boyfriend. I am lonely. I need somebody help.
Don't give it that much thought. Just be in public places, be friendly, and you'll be fine.
I'm having a little moment. I'm feeling a little sad. I don't know if it's because like my birthday's in 10 days or what, but I think I just think like about me when I was little, and I'm like, I did not think that I was gonna be alone at this age, and like I am fine, but some days I'm just like hyper aware that, not that no one cares about me, but I'm like no one's number one priority, and sometimes I just want to feel cared for. Hence, I don't know, I guess me making myself moose tonight, because I'm like, it does feel nice when I take care of myself, but sometimes I just want to break. Like sometimes I just want someone to hold me, or I don't know. Sometimes I worry like the more like stuff about myself that I like unpack, like the more that I'm just like too much for like anyone to ever like handle or like want to get involved with. And I know that's like a shitty part of me speaking right now, and in a few hours like I probably won't feel that way, or I'll forget about it, but I have the moments, and I know I'm not like the only one that feels this way. And the thing is, I'm never gonna get in a relationship just for the sake of getting in a relationship, because the like aspect that I'm like craving is like the like intimacy and safety, and I like don't feel safe or intimate like with most people. I don't even like being touched by most people. So
well, guess who needs men after all?
I need a husband. I need a husband. I'm tired of singleness. I'm 39 years old. Very soon I'll enter menopause, please. I need a husband in my life. No matter what you are doing, I'm going to marry you. Are you a barrel pusher? Are you a beggar? Are you a conductor? Please marry me. Please, I'm going to sponsor the marriage. I'm going to give you money to pay my bride price. I'm going to sponsor the wedding with my money. Please come and marry me. I'm tired of singleness. Please. I'm 39 years old. Please come and marry me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, please. I need a husband in my life. I need a man in my life. I'm tired of singleness, please. I don't want to buy myself. I no longer sleep. All my mates are married with kids, but nobody wants to marry me. Nigerians, please, I'm calling everybody out. Please come and marry me. If you have a brother that needs a wife, please let me know. I don't care about what you are doing. I don't care, even if you don't have a job, I'm going to sponsor it. I need a man in my life, please. I'm 39 years old. Look at me. Please, 39 years old without a child. 39 years old without a husband. 39 years old with no relationship.
She's probably tired of saying you're not my class, and now the brain has to reset to normal.
I don't know how people use dating apps. There are men out there who are looking at me and they're literally saying, yeah, I'll give her a chance. Swipe. And they don't have teeth. They don't have teeth. What? In what world? Why are you... I'm not... In what world would I even be an option? Please, riddle me that. Riddle me. I can't handle it. It's simply not for me.
Someone's going to regret their choices when they're 50, and good luck with that when the time comes.
I've waited for my husband for so many years, and I'm just getting mad, and I'm about to turn 40. There's a lot of stress on me right now.
Blood draw. What is this one for? So you're doing your free treatment panel, which is your screening.
Blood work came back normal, hormone levels are normal, so we're gonna proceed with the process of building these eggs. I did a double injection. I was just one. I actually have another injection. A big,
Someone's going to regret their choices when they're 50, and good luck with that when the time comes.
I'm not doing well, and I don't really have anybody to talk to. So, like, nobody wants to, like, film themselves crying, right? But, like, I don't have anybody to talk to, and I'm really alone, and I'm having a lot of panic attacks today, and I'm really frustrated because my ex, end of sentence, because of so many reasons. Co-parenting is not working. He hates me. You don't have to like me, but he won't communicate with me. He won't do anything. And then today, like, he just lied to our doctor for the kids. And I don't know how to fix it. And I don't feel like I'm doing enough, but I also feel like I'm doing it all. But that's not enough. And
You had the perfect life and you guys messed it up. Now instead of regretting, just press restart and try again.
Get unready with me on my birthday because I'm all by myself and I'm feeling very fucking alone. So at least here I can like pretend that you're in the room with me. I'm turning 29 today. I've turned. The day is basically over. And I'm feeling a lot of things. I have fallen out of love with my birthday over the past couple of years. End up feeling very alone and feeling very behind everyone else in my life. That's a look. I feel like I've wasted my 20s. Like if I think of like any show ever where the characters are in their 20s, specifically like into their late 20s and like getting closer to 30, there are just certain things that seem normal to experience and to go through in your 20s that I just like, I haven't done. I haven't dated. I've never had a boyfriend. I've never been in love. I've never really had like a situationship or like a buddy. Not for lack of trying, okay? My Satisfyer Pro 2 can only do so much. I feel like I'm missing out on all these big life experiences. Like I feel stupid sometimes. I like the simple things in life that I just don't know or I can't relate to. Like so many songs are about like falling in love and breaking up in situationships and like literally could not be me.
Just one bit of advice, and trust me on this one, it's gonna fix a lot of your problems. Hit the gym, and guess what? Lose some weight.
So I'm 26 years old, almost 27, and I have never been in a serious relationship. I never had a boyfriend, never been married. Even both my proms, I went to both of my proms by myself. I was never asked out, you know, on a date to prom or anything like that. And this could be a red flag about me, but it just was never the right time. I just have never had anything go past the talking stage. It's just been like guys who either just didn't want to commit to me or it just didn't work out. So yeah, like even getting asked out on a date, like I haven't, like until recently, like I've never been asked out on a date before. For a while I used to be upset about it because I was like, I feel like I'm missing out on something because, you know, I never really experienced the whole like being in a relationship, and it's just a portion of my life that I supplement with friends and other things. My whole life I have been single. I've never experienced the feeling of being in a relationship, having a boyfriend.
Just be more social. So many of us pretend to be introverts, even me included. I'm partially introverted in my own opinion, but people are just dying to talk to someone. Go out and meet some people.
Hardest part about dating as a bigger girl is feeling like every guy only wants you behind closed doors. Now I know this isn't true in every single case, but like gosh, sometimes it just really does feel like that. Literally last week I had a guy who's kind of been like asking me to hang out pretty frequently. I have told him multiple times like we can hang out, but like we're getting a drink first because I haven't met him in person. He always just kind of like brushes it off and then asks again. This final time I was like, we can do something, but like let's get a drink this week. Me asking to go out in public and get a drink, guess what that got me? That got me an unfollow on Instagram. This really is such a common theme, especially when I'm on the dating apps. I get a lot of like meeting guys and they like want me to come over or they want me to go over there. Then when I look at my friends who are online dating, instantly these guys are like wanting to take them out on dates. As much as I hate to say it, like in the back of my head, I know what the reason is.
The reality is, if it hurts enough, you're gonna change. And that's just a fact. As you already know it, that's the reason.
People really gaslight me that I'm too picky. I'm not asking for anything more than what I am. For example, last night, meet a guy and he's making sex jokes. I'm like, I'm just really on top of my working out, my this, and he's like, and me. Am I supposed to laugh at that? Like, is that funny? I don't think that's funny at all. I'm like, grow up. And he's like, this is what men are like. I'm like, then I might be too picky. And I meet all these guys, and the second I meet them, I'm like, not you. I'm like, I know it can't be you. There's no way. Because I am this powerhouse of confidence. And so I meet them, and they're like, hey. I'm like, no, please, like, no. And then I get this shame, you're too picky. I can't settle for weak.
To be honest, that was a good joke. Also, lower your standards in women, my man. Just simple as that.
Since my non-existent love life is now public knowledge, let's talk about it. No, I haven't been hooking up, actually the opposite. And honestly, what am I doing wrong? My friends jump from relationship to relationship and I can't even get past the talking stage. People say, just be yourself, lower your standards, don't be too all in. So I'm supposed to be interested but not too interested, make it make sense. And when I do like someone, they ghost me or aren't looking for anything serious. Love that for me. Then I start wondering, am I a red flag? Like I've been single forever, something must be wrong, right? Or maybe I'm just waiting for the right person.
Single with a face card like that? Nah, man, this has gotta be bait. My spider senses are tingling.
I'm 22 years old and I've never had a boyfriend. I've never been asked on a date. I've never had my first kiss. Like no one's ever been romantically interested in me before, which is really sad because literally all I want in my life is love. I want love, like romantic love, you know? Like that is like such a dream, and I love looking at people on TikTok and they're a cute couple, you know, whatever. But then I also get super sad because I'm like, will that even happen for me? Like I know I'm 22 and I'm young, but I never even had like a boyfriend in high school when everyone else around me was dating. So, but you know, if God wants to send me someone, you know, just to test the waters on like, is she ready to date? I would appreciate it because I want to know if I'm ready to date. I don't know how to act around guys that I think are cute, you know? Like I literally start laughing and I can't stop. I look psychotic, so I need help with that. So if God wants to send me like a guy, I would appreciate it. And if you're in the same boat as me, I'm sorry you are, but I'm glad you're here. I think we'll find love someday. I think the perfect person will be sent to us. But you know, it also kind of sucks because like, of course, like I want love and all those things. It just makes you feel like steps behind people, out of the loop almost. Like, what am I doing wrong? Why aren't people interested in me? Am I ugly? Am I too chubby? You know, like those sort of things. Is my personality too much? And it just makes me like overthink those things, and then it makes me hate myself. So I don't really know where this rant came from. I just want love. I just want love. That's all I want. So will I get it one day? No idea.
Maybe work on getting a neck in the gym, and it'll give you a better chance.
I think I'm destined to be single forever. I have basically given up at this point and just made like a simple, comfortable life for myself where I hang out with my dog. So let me explain a little bit more so you understand. I have a lot of serious health issues and I get sick very often and have to be hospitalized very often. And going back through all my relationships, the thing that broke us and the reason that people didn't stay with me or it didn't work out was because of my health and because they didn't want that burden. And in today's society, everybody is really ableist and we look down and put less value on people that aren't contributing as much to the world. And trust me, that takes a huge toll on me emotionally to feel like I'm not giving enough back to society. But I don't want to feel abandoned again. I don't want to feel like my disease defines me. I don't want to feel like I'm opening myself up and I'm caring about somebody and then they're rejecting me for something that's outside of my control. So I just stopped trying, and I don't know if I should just give up or if there's someone out there that could be a ride or die and hang in there with me. It's just so hard to meet people, you know?
You might be giving it too much thought, to be honest, and that's my just honest opinion. But just keep trying and you'll find the right one.
I really don't know what to do anymore. I have spent my whole life feeling unattractive and unwanted by men. I have tried decentering them, but the reality is I'm lonely. I want a partner. And I just continue to be so incredibly hurt and disappointed regularly. And I'm also tired of seeing them go through life not caring that their actions are really very hurtful. In case in point, I
am on Bumble again. I wanted to get back on Bumble BFF, and I figured, like, well, while I'm doing that, maybe I'll do the dating site too and just see how it goes. You know, I want to be available to meet my person. And so I opened the app to reply to someone from Bumble BFF this morning and ended up swiping on a couple of guys on the dating side. And I matched with one who I thought was really attractive, and he just like seemed like a great match. And then I just went to message him and the match was gone. So
you're in this pit hole because you have no self-control. And again, that's just the honesty in this case. You just can't stop stuffing hot dogs in your mouth, period.
I don't know if I'm ever going to experience young love. I saw a girl talking about this, and honestly, I just had to make my own video because she was like, I'm not gonna cry, and I am not gonna cry. But that is honestly kind of scary because I can 100% see it happening. I'm 23. I've never been in a relationship. I've never been kissed. I will say, I wouldn't even really say that I've held a guy's hand. And the closest I got to any of those things was last year solo tripping abroad. Barcelona, Paris, crazy time. But in all of those situations, and like, I would say love of my night, one night, whatever it was, nothing really happened. And honestly, I'm really glad about it because it was a one night thing and they didn't stick around. You know, I'm always open to like having someone abroad, but like, you know, it didn't last. And like I said, now I'm 23. In 2 years, I'll be 25. And I don't know. I feel like the feeling of like excitement and innocence and like passion and intensity, I feel like it's just gonna fade as I get older.
You've got plenty of time. Come on, don't overthink that kind of thing and just post it on the internet.
So I went on a Hinge date on Saturday and it was fine. Like, I thought it went well. We had good convo. We hung out for like 2.5 hours. He's already unmatched me on Hinge. Like, it hasn't even been a week. How quickly did he unmatch me? Huh? That's crazy. Like, I'm offended. What did I say? I don't even know what to say. I'm like, I'm torn between offended and just like mind blown. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was something he felt like. Wow.
Just a normal day in the dating game. Maybe try to learn the rules before panicking over silly things like that.
Do you want to know one of the saddest realizations I recently had? Was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative. And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected for my independence. And I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role. And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too?
They want all the benefits, but none of the responsibility. And that's just how it is. I mean, the kind of men you're looking for just don't exist. Plain and simple. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.